Okay, you guys want an example of duality consciousness, the matrix, and spiritual war? Transgenders. Biologically, scientifically, and fundamentally, you are what you are. This is when they're trying to misconstrue reality and literally make people accept mental illness when it's mental illness. This is why we all have a fundamental understanding of reality. And then what you have in your head sometimes isn't true. Sometimes it's spiritual. Sometimes it's imagination. Sometimes it's feelings. Sometimes it's characteristics. Sometimes it's programming that you've been taught, and that voice isn't even truly your own voice, and you're literally listening to frequencies like a fucking radio station, not knowing what the fuck you are. So, back to the example. The one example is literally how you interact in the world versus who you are in your mind. It's the same. It's like, this is where the transgender, it's spiritual war, guys. It's spiritual war, and then manipulating your consciousness and your mind into thinking you're something that you're not in order for you to abuse the physical vessel, because the physical vessel is the divine tool for God to use and communicate. This is where divine health is now going to be soul conscious awareness. This is when you have to recognize the chakra system. It only becomes activated when your soul incarnated is flowing properly. If it's not flowing properly, that's when disease happens. Disease means disconnection from within. You're disconnected from the soul matrix. And for example, when I suffered with endometriosis, my chakra system was not activated. It was actually going down the Fibonacci spiral. It was going backwards. That's when I had to self-heal myself, go into my mind, go into my body, go into my soul, and heal not only this lifetime, but past lifetimes. And that's also how I've also, been able to come out into the world more, be more confident, be more strong in my own faith, because the things I've learned and the things that I've understood has literally made me healthier. Like, it's made me into a stronger fucking human being. And that's something that cannot be denied. This is when we have to start looking at reality. If you want to understand the mind, first you have to understand reality. The transgender movement is literally people not accepting how they feel emotionally, and they don't know how to process it. So they're literally reaching for everything externally, trying to say, okay, well, this is this, so this is going to make me feel better. No, you have to alchemize and use that energy. For example, females who feel very masculine, it's because your kundalini energy is activated and you don't know how to use it properly. Power is the like, this is where that masculinity and power and rage is not what it is. Like, when you see a powerful female, you automatically think, oh, she's angry or she's this. No, what if she's just stepping in her masculine energy and that's how she's expressing herself? A lot of females don't think that's okay, and maybe if they started doing that, then their masculine energy would be going somewhere, and then their feminine essence can come back. This is when you have to recognize you have to use the vessel. If not, it's going to be using you, and you're just going to be the subconscious victim going along with the program. Like, that sucks. Take control of your avatar. Connect spiritually. Wake the fuck up. See that we're in a holographic simulation, in a sense that you are the soul conscious awareness controlling the human being. And this is when we're going to start recognizing the spiritual war. Common sense is spiritual intelligence. It means you have a soul awareness. That means something like empathy. You can understand how somebody else feels because you have that emotional intelligence from within. If you don't have that emotional intelligence from within, a lot of narcissistic people do, it's because they're stuck in their ego program. They've never been able to be safe in their heart, so they're literally just stuck in the lower chakras, being an ego, not knowing, like they're going along with the program, like, of what people told them they are. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my little rant and my little example of duality consciousness, spiritual war, the matrix, and being a human being.